Elliot Grinch.
Hey, what's going on, guys? GameboyEG here, back with another LSPDFR GTA 5 quick tutorial, and this is using Menyoo files to actually, configure your ultimate backup uniforms or settings for the uniforms. So that's what I use preferably. It can also work for the LSPDFR files for configuring EUP as well, but I'll do that in another tutorial. Right now I'm just going to focus on ultimate backup, because that's pretty much what most of us use for our backup officers. So anyway, as you can see, I'm in an LSPD uniform. I'm in LSPD the city. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch, turn that off, to sheriff's uniform. Okay, and just to show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so if I call for backup, like we normally do, I need code 2 backup.
Assistance required in mission row.
We're gonna have an LSPD uniform member show up for backup,
Charlie 4, roger that. We'll look for those maggots.
along with the vehicle, and then the officers have on the LSPD uniforms. Now, I want these guys to wear LSSD uniforms. So I'm gonna go to Object Spooner mode, and I already have on the sheriff uniform, so I'm going to highlight myself. As you can see, I'm a free mode male. We're gonna go to pet options. We're gonna go to wardrobe, outfits, and I'm gonna save this outfit as a file. It's gonna be LSSD tutorial. Real simple. So I can find it. I'm gonna save that file, and that's pretty much it. So if you had a female, you do the same thing, save the LSSD female outfit as well. So that's all we need from that. So we're gonna get out of the game now that we have what's important, which is the file. I'm gonna exit the game. Wait for this, my desktop. Gonna do a little flash there, and bear with me. Okay, and here we are on my desktop. Now we're gonna go to Rockstar Games. We're going to open up the necessary files. We're gonna go to menu stuff. We're gonna go to outfit, and we're gonna go to that file that we saved, which is LSSD tutorial. It's gonna be down here at the bottom, toward the bottom. And we're gonna open up our ultimate backup XML file. We're going to go to default regions. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to drag this over here. All right, so this is the main one we're going to change. This is the menu. I'm going to reduce the width of this. Open up that. Matter of fact, and here is my little cheat sheet, ultimate backup EUP config settings. Very important. Helps me out a lot. And I'm going to make this into tabs here. Okay. Now, let's go down here to the city settings. So this is for the city, the officers that will respond in the city when we call for backup. Here you can see we have the regular PEDs, SMNY. It's going to be SMY, with the underscore, female, as well as the MPF, female free mode, and the male free mode. Okay, so these are what we're going to configure. These are the vehicles. These are the percentage chance that that vehicle or that particular PED will spawn when calling for backup. Now, I'm going to widen this up for a moment. This is my little cheat sheet. At the bottom, you see there's two long lines. One is for the free mode, male, and one is for the female free mode. All right. It contains all the component texture items that I choose to change. Some things like the facial, color, skin color, eyes, and all that stuff, I let the game change that stuff. Okay, that's a part of the PED props, which are these numbers up here. The only one I'm concerned with is the hat, which is 0, as you can see here. 0 is for the hat. The props are hats, glasses, ears, which is like earrings, watches, which are for these items. I only worry about hats. I don't care about the glasses, earrings, left wrist, right wrist. I'm not getting into all of that. Okay. So that's these numbers. That would be 6, 7 for wrist, 6 and 7. 2 is for the ears right here. I don't get it. I only care about the hats, like I said. Here are the PEG components. Okay, this is the menu file. Remember, this is the menu file. These are the PEG components. This is what I care about. I definitely find these are very important. These items are these items right here. 0 through 11, 0 through 11. Signifies each component that you're changing. Okay? So I'm going to highlight my already made line here at the bottom. This is the male, free mode male, the M. And I'm going to shorten the width again and come over here. So I'm only doing one pad just for the purpose of the tutorial. So I'm going to place this line here. Okay, and once I do that there, I'm going to just, neaten it up. We'll spacebar it over. And what I'm going to get rid of is the chance. Since it's only one character, one ped, I don't need a 60% chance. It's a 100% chance that I want him to show up, okay? And I'm also going to do that for the vehicle. I'm going to get rid of this. And I only want the sheriff vehicle to show up in Los Santos City. So that's going to be this, sheriff. And we're going to get rid of the chance option since it's only one vehicle. So we get rid of all of this. Let's make sure it's open and closed for the vehicle line. All right, now we're ready to go. So now when I call for backup, it should be one sheriff male in a sheriff vehicle, all right, within the city limits of Los Santos. Okay, and you can do that for all the rest of this stuff. Whatever you want to change, it's not that hard. It just look like a lot of lines and different colors, and but don't be intimidated by it. So component shirt 2. All right, so we take a look at my cheat sheet. Component shirt is line 3. So down here at the PEG components, we go to line 3. We have a 4. We have the component of 4 with a texture of 0. All right. Now, as far as menu goes, it's off by one number when it comes to Ultimate Backup's XML file. What that means is menu is one number. You have to put it one number up for Ultimate Backup. Okay, so one number up, meaning, let's go back to component shirt, which is line 3. So we have a 4 with a 0. It should be 5, 1 in Ultimate Backup. So that's going to be a 5 with a texture shirt of 1, which we already have the 1 in there. So 5, 1. And that's all that means, okay? So like component pants will be our next change up. Component pants 26. Well, that's just what I have here. So component pants is 4, line 4. So 25, 0 with a texture of 0 should be 26, 1. So we have the 26. Change this texture to a 1. And we do the same thing all the way across the board, all right? Component hands. It's going to be line 5. 53, 0. So it's going to be 54, 1 for component hands. And sometime, let me just make sure. So component hands is line 5, 54, 1, 54, 1. Okay. And I'm going to move this over. We're up to component shoes. So you want to make sure you check a line, make sure it's right. Because once you start the game up and then, something's off, then you got to have to come back here and check out where your mistake was. So component shoes is line 6, 51-0, so it's going to be 52-1. So we already have the 1 in the texture, so it's going to be 52. Right, for 6, 52-1, 52-1. There we go. Then we have component eyes. That's going to be line 7, so it's going to be 8-0, so it'll be 9-1. We have the 9 and the 1, so we're good on that. All right, so let's move on over to component accessories, which is going to be line 8, 38-1, so that's 39-2. So we're going to do 39. Let's go over here, make that a 2. All right, next up is component task. So for component task, we're going to be at line 9, 0, 0. We're going to make that 1, 1. 1 and a 1. All right. And then component decals. It's going to be 10, line 10, 0, 0. So that's also 1 and 1. All right, 1 and a 1. Now we're up to component shirt overlay, which is line 11, the last line, 202. So that's going to be 201, 3. All right, so we got the 201, and we're going to change this to a 3. So like I said, the only important prop that I'm concerned with is the hat. As I told you, this is the hat, 0. Head, hats, helmets, headwear. So these are the ped props within this segment right here. So 13-0, that's going to be 14-1. So we got the 14, but it's going to be a texture variation of 1, which should be the sheriff's hat. So then we're going to save that. Going to minimize, and let's start the game up. And when we call for backup, we should be good to go. Okay, so you guys are going to find it weird the way I load my game up, but that's because I am still playing with older versions of GTA. I do have the updated version, of course, but if you didn't back up all your files, which included the Rockstar Social Club files, you can never revert back to older versions of the game, because the new Rockstar Social Club installer, it pretty much prevents you from playing or logging into a Rockstar Social Club without updating the game. So I learned that the hard way, but luckily I had backups of all my files. All right, but I'll put the link for a tutorial I did up above in case you guys want to check it out, all right? So I'm still using the GTA 5 launcher bypass, so it still works. So let's go ahead and hook up into the game. And big shout out to the Quant 5 team. Okay, I am playing with Quant 5. I'm probably going to have to come over to you guys Patreon, because I think you guys did do an update. And, you know, I'm playing with the previous one from December. All right. So let's just wait for the game to load up, and we should be good to go. Yeah, so hopefully this tutorial works and helps those out there who are... Okay, what are we doing? Okay, amazing. Every other time it works. So just bear with me, guys, all right? Just bear with me. All right, let's load this game up again. You know, all day it worked fine, but of course... When I go to do the tutorial, it wants to play games. But anyway, no big deal. Can't get frustrated about it, you know? Just try again. So this time, watch, it should load up without a problem, hopefully. Okay, we'll wait for some of these spinning things to finish. And let me load up. And hook into the game. All right, we should be good to go now. You know, we were so close to just having a fast, quick tutorial. Okay, there we go. Second time's a charm. All right, so let's just make sure we're in one of the city areas. Oh, we're going to spawn at the prison. Of course. All right, well, let's go over to, I'm going to head over to Vespucci. Let's go to Vespucci. And first, let me get rid of that. Let's teleport to the waypoint. And let's go ahead and go on duty. Ah, you said duty. All right. And I'm going to put on the sheriff uniform. Just so that it's matching when they do respond. So I know this car always wants to park over here. Okay, or do something crazy like that. All right, so ultimate backup has been loaded. So I think we are safe to go ahead and call for code 2 backup.
In the Vespucci Canal.
So as you can see over there, we have a sheriff car responding.
Adam 4, copy.
And it should be a sheriff coming to assist me, a male sheriff. Yep. And just like that. All right, and like I said, the hair is spawned based on, you know, just the game itself, and little things
Units require immediate assistance
will be changed by the game itself. But anyway,
on Del Perro Freeway.
the whole purpose is to have the uniform correct. All right, so hopefully this helped you guys out there who need assistance with trying to configure ultimate backup. If necessary, if you want me to do one for EUP and the LSPDFR data files, let me know, no problem. I'll put one together. If not, just like I said, you trial and error. You play with it yourself, pause, okay, and try to figure out what you're trying to do on your own, all right? But once again, guys, like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate it. All the help, you know, you don't know, it does go a long way, and it does, like I said, it doesn't go unnoticed, all right? GameboyEG sign out, another one. You guys take care. Be safe.